The very first part and the primary challenge of this particular project was to meticulously develop an advanced algorithm to install on a dedicated computer system connected to a high-resolution camera, in such a way that it accurately detects movement in real time. Brake time equals 0.5s/, specifically when a car or a truck stops directly in front of the camera. It precisely extracts the essential information from the identifying sign on the truck's door, or it also effectively works for a car's license plate. The comprehensive system I developed, once it successfully obtains the vehicle's crucial information, then allows you to execute various predefined actions. Initially, I had installed it with a comprehensive traffic light system so that, depending on the specific configuration the client meticulously sets within the system, it either allows a heavy truck or any other vehicle to smoothly pass through or simply denies its entry, while also diligently recording all pertinent information into a secure database. The owner of the company where I work, who started supporting me from the beginning with the project, told me that a traffic light wouldn't stop the trucks from passing. So I set out to build a gate to integrate it into the system as part of the project. Since I started developing a prototype from scratch, the initial measurements ended up being oversized. Here I am doing the first welding work. Oops. It was hot. I began to perform the first tests of the entire system and the electromechanical part. I almost dropped it. From the beginning, everything went quite well. I'm lowering my arm for the first time, checking the strength and performance. Here I am trimming the prototype to give it the correct dimensions. At this point, I gave the door the correct measurements. I start testing. The results were satisfactory from the very first tests. Exercising physically to keep my physical and mental health in good shape and to achieve better performance in the development of the project. Here I begin to develop the entire electronic and algorithmic part of the system, integrating sensors and different electronic components with a very complex and sophisticated logic. The door can be opened in various ways at the client's request, from a Bluetooth device that we will provide as part of the offer, even integrated into a website chosen by the client, or from any electronic device. Although the most interesting and strongest aspect of this project is the automation with the integrated system, where the camera automatically detects when a truck passes by. When it stops, it extracts the information. Here I am already installing the door and testing it in operation. Calibrating and testing the sensor, which is responsible for detecting when the vehicle has finished going through the process so the door can close automatically. Here I just gave it instructions to open, testing the system. The next step was to connect it to the system I developed. Now here I am testing the entire automated system. We can see that I integrated the option for the client to request information from the driver before allowing or denying access. Here we can clearly see how, when the large truck arrives directly in front of the loading door, the intelligent system precisely detects its presence and subsequently opens the door automatically once it has been successfully registered within the comprehensive database. The entire operational process is completely and fully automated. Once the vehicle has successfully passed through the designated door, it then closes automatically and securely. We continue running tests, in this case for entry. We can clearly see how the door opens automatically and smoothly. While the vehicle passes through, the door remains open with complete safety. Once it has completely passed through, it then closes automatically. Upon careful observation, we can clearly discern the presence of the sensor. This particular sensor is distinctly visible in its designated location, allowing for a thorough examination of its features and operational status. Its placement enables us to readily identify and analyze its various components, providing valuable insights into its function within the system. We are able to visually confirm its existence and assess its current state with precision.